Welcome to the game management system from England Hockey. This is a guide for players about how to sign up and use the GMS. Firstly, I'm going to cover why we need GMS. The ultimate aim of GMS is to improve hockey's digital experience. Existing players will be used to fragmented and dated systems, paper team sheets, and other structures that make the administration of hockey hard. GMS will bring all of that together into one place for the management and administration of hockey matches. For players, it will build a hockey ID and a hockey history that will allow you to track where you've played across multiple clubs and multiple teams through an easy to register and easy to use system. So what does GMS do? The system is a multi-layered structure with different levels according to your user permissions and your level of administration within the sport. At the top level, competition administrators who set up and run tournaments and festivals and leagues will be able to manage their competition through the system. Club admins will manage the fixtures, venues and times through the system, register players and be able to pay entry fees and report injuries through the system. Team admins will be able to manage squads and prepare match sheets where they will report results of games, and players will register to put themselves on match sheets, updating their personal profile and building their playing history. At this stage, GMS does not play the role that some club management systems do, such as Pitch Hero, Timo and Club Buzz, so you can expect your clubs where they use those to manage those systems. The system will also work for officials, whether they're appointed officials or those who go on match sheets because they're umpiring games. So, as a player, what do you have to do? It's very simple. There's two slightly different processes, one for over 18s and one for under 18s. For over 18s, you simply go to the link here, click register, select yourself as a player and add your details. The most important thing to do is get your club right. And once you've got that, you'll get a code and you can log into the system and complete your full profile with all of your information. You'll then be approved by the clubs you've chosen to enter once they've had the opportunity to do that. The process is slightly different for under 18s, where your parent will be registering for you and can register multiple children. So the parent will need to go to GMS and create the profile for you, and then the process is very similar. Once into the system, you can complete your full profile, including any additional clubs that you'd like to be part of beyond the main club that you've chosen at the first stage, any roles that you hold within the club, and any extra details that players at higher level competitions might need to provide, such as photos. It's as simple as that. Here are some key questions that we know people will ask along the way. Firstly, what goes on to the match sheet for a game? Each game recorded on GMS will have an electronic match sheet. There'll be no more paper team sheets at any level, and these electronic match sheets will record the participants in the match as well as key details such as scorers, types of goals, and incidents such as cards or injuries. How do you update your personal details? Via your GMS login, you'll be able to get to your personal details page where you can make any changes if you choose to move clubs or change address, or change any other details that are recorded within the full details section. How do you move clubs? Or similar to updating the personal details, you can go in and allocate yourself to a different club and then wait for that club to accept you. How do you leave GMS? At any time, you can easily delete your profile and remove all your details from the system. England Hockey will also only store the key details for a reasonable period of time in line with GDPR regulations. Who has access to your personal data? This is only visible to people who need to be able to see it. That includes your team administrator or your club administrator, as well as only essential people within England Hockey at the very highest level of permissions who would have access to that data, and that data won't be used for any other purposes apart from communicating to you about issues relating to hockey. So where do you find more information? You can go to the England Hockey website at englandhockey.co.uk/deliver/GMS, where there are more videos for any other roles you may hold administering things through GMS. There are a lot of FAQs answering all sorts of questions, and there are sections for players within that as well as other roles. Or you can email gms.support@englandhockey.co.uk. So overall, it's as simple as that. Go to the link gms.englandhockey.co.uk and sign up there to join the clubs that you want to be part of and be part of England Hockey's game management system, helping to bring your hockey history to life.